The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow on the modest house where the narrator, a 40-year-old finance manager, found solace. His name was Ryan, and as he sat in his comfortable living room, surrounded by the familiar faces of family photographs, he took a moment to reflect on the life he had built over the past 15 years. The walls of the room echoed with laughter from past weekend get-togethers, and the shelves displayed the board games and trophies from family game nights. Ryan cherished these simple moments, finding joy in the laughter of friends and the excitement in his children's eyes. His routine, filled with numbers, reports, and managing a small team at the local bank, had become a haven, a life built on hard work and consistent choices. As Ryan spoke to his wife Lily in the kitchen while preparing dinner, he couldn't help but express his gratitude. "Can you believe it's been 15 years, Lily? We've come a long way since those early days." Lily, with a warm smile on her face, replied, "Time flies when you're building a life together." "I wouldn't change a thing, Ryan." Their conversation continued, weaving through memories of anniversaries celebrated with quiet dinners and surprise trips, the birth of their children, and the triumphs over challenges. Ryan expressed pride in their shared accomplishments, not just personally, but professionally. "Remember when we moved to this mid-sized town for my stable job? It felt like the right choice, and look at us now." Lily nodded. "It was a tough decision, but I've never regretted it. Our life here is something special." The couple shared a toast during dinner, savoring the stability of their jobs, the predictability of their routine, and the contentment that came with it. As the evening settled in, Ryan stepped out to tend to his garden, a symbol of the dedication to family values that defined their life together. Little did he know that the foundations of contentment meticulously laid over the years would soon face unforeseen challenges, and the familiar faces that smiled back at him from the photographs would soon be witnesses to the unraveling of his once solid marriage. The comfortable routine in Ryan and Lily's life began to show signs of strain. Clear communication lines that once flowed effortlessly began to blur, and arguments over trivial matters became more frequent. One evening, as they sat in the dimly lit living room, the air seemed charged with tension. Ryan, engrossed in his work reports, glanced up to find Lily standing near the window, her gaze distant. "Is everything okay, Lily?" he asked, concern etching his face. Lily sighed, her shoulders slumping. "I just feel like we're drifting apart, Ryan. Our conversations, they're not the same anymore." Ryan put his work aside, reaching out for her hand. "We've faced challenges before, Lily. We can get through this too. What's on your mind?" As Lily spoke about the pressures of her job as a pharmaceutical rep, the late-night calls, long trips away from home, and constant stress, Ryan listened intently. "I know your job is demanding, but we'll find a way to make it work," he reassured her. "Demanding, but we've always found a way to make it work. Lately, it just feels different," he admitted. A silence hung between them, the weight of unspoken concerns filling the room. Lily finally spoke. "I love what I do, Ryan, but I feel like it's taking a toll on us. I miss the way things used to be." Ryan nodded, understanding the challenges. "We'll figure this out, Lily. We always do." As the weeks passed, the arguments intensified. Trivial matters like household chores and plans for the weekend became battlegrounds for deeper issues they had never faced before. The detachment grew, and Ryan found himself feeling like a bystander in his own marriage. Even when they were physically together, Lily's mind seemed miles away. One evening, after a particularly heated argument, Ryan reflected on their situation. "We can't keep avoiding the real issues, Lily. We need to face them head on." Lily, looking weary, nodded. "I just don't want to lose what we have, Ryan." Little did they know that the cracks in their once solid foundation were deepening, and the storms they faced would test their resolve in ways they could never have anticipated. The once undeniable bond between Ryan and Lily continued to fray as a growing unease settled over their marriage. The comfortable rhythm of their life seemed disrupted, and Ryan found himself grappling with a sense of isolation. One evening, as they sat in the dim glow of the living room, the silence between them became palpable. Ryan hesitated before breaking it. "Lily, do you feel this distance between us two?" Lily, staring into the distance, sighed. "I can't shake this feeling, Ryan. It's like we're drifting, and I don't know how to bridge the gap. Ryan took her hand, a mix of frustration and concern etched on his face. I miss us, Lily. I miss the dreams we used to share, the plans we made together. Lately it feels like you're somewhere else, even when you're right here. Lily, her eyes reflecting a mixture of guilt and sadness, admitted, my job is demanding, Ryan. I never wanted it to consume us, but it feels like it's taken over everything. As the detachment deepened, so did Ryan's growing unease. Conversations that used to flow effortlessly now felt stilted, and smiles that came easily were replaced with blank stares. Even their shared victories seemed to lack the celebratory spirit that once defined their relationship. One weekend, as they attempted to reconnect during a family game night, the underlying tension surfaced. I miss the laughter, Lily. I miss the joy we used to find in these simple moments, Ryan confessed. Lily, torn between the demands of her career and the desire to salvage their relationship, replied, I know, Ryan. I'm trying, but it feels like I'm being pulled in so many directions. The growing unease became a constant companion, overshadowing the moments they once cherished. Ryan found himself questioning the foundation they had built, wondering if it could withstand the storms that continued to gather on the horizon. Little did they know that the challenges they faced were not just external but internal, threatening to unravel the very fabric of their 15-year-long journey together. The air in the house felt heavy as in an attempt to distract himself from loneliness, Ryan stumbled upon an old iPad covered in dust. The device seemed like a relic from another time. Intrigued, he decided to charge it, hoping for a nostalgic trip down memory lane. As the device powered on, Ryan navigated through old photos and forgotten apps, a nostalgic smile playing on his lips. However, his journey took an unexpected turn when a notification caught his eye. Unopened messages from two different men filled with words that cut through him like knives. Shocked and disbelieving, Ryan scrolled through intimate conversations, explicit photos, and plans that laid bare the truth. His wife Lily had cheated on him. The reality of the betrayal hit him like a tidal wave, leaving him reeling in a haze of confusion and grief. That night, as he confronted Lily with the damning evidence, the atmosphere in the room was charged with tension. Lily, how could you? Ryan's voice, a mix of anger and hurt, echoed through the once familiar spaces of their home. Lily, her face a mixture of confusion and panic, stammered, Ryan, I can explain. It didn't mean anything. It was a mistake. Ryan, holding back tears, couldn't comprehend the magnitude of the betrayal. A mistake? 15 years, Lily, how do you throw that away like it means nothing? As Lily tearfully apologized, Ryan's mind raced with questions. Why did you do this? Was I not enough for you? Lily, her words a torrent of excuses, pleaded. It was a moment of weakness. I love you, Ryan. Please, let's work through this. But the trust that had been the bedrock of their relationship was shattered. And despite her pleas for reconciliation, Ryan made the heart-wrenching decision. No, Lily, the decision is final. I can't forget. I can't forgive. As he walked away, leaving behind the shattered remnants of their life together, Lily's desperate pleas continued to echo in his ears. The damage was done, and the path ahead, marked by complexity and emotional turmoil, awaited him. The days following the discovery of Lily's betrayal were a blur of emotion and confusion for Ryan. Despite the evidence of infidelity and the pain it caused, he knew that he had to confront his wife, the woman he had loved and trusted for 15 years. One evening, as Lily returned from another business trip, her cheerful greeting caught in her throat as she faced Ryan's stern expression. Holding the old iPad in his hand, anger and disbelief etched on his face, Ryan asked outright, What is this, Lily? As he showed her the explicit messages and plans that laid bare her infidelity, Lily's face transformed from confusion to realization, then to a desperate panic. Tears streamed down her face as she began to apologize profusely. Ryan, please, it meant nothing. It was a mistake. I still love you. Ryan, his emotions a tumultuous storm, felt the weight of her words. A mistake? How can you say it meant nothing? Our entire life together, our marriage, everything feels like a lie. Lily's words became a torrent of excuses, explanations, and pleas for forgiveness. I want to try, Ryan. Let's go to marriage counseling. We can work through this together. I can't lose you. But for Ryan, the betrayal was too profound, the wound too deep. Lily, the trust is gone. I can't forget and I can't forgive. I've made my decision. Even as he walked away, her desperate pleas followed him, the realization sinking in that the life they had built together was irreparably shattered. The decision to divorce, though heart-wrenching, was final. Ryan began the process of seeking legal counsel, navigating the labyrinthine legal system, and facing the harsh reality of disentangling their lives. As Lily continued to plead for reconciliation, Ryan found himself torn between the love he once felt and the painful truth that now defined their relationship. The divorce proceedings were painful and draining, with assets to be divided, agreements to be reached, and every step serving as a stark reminder of the betrayal that had severed the bond between them. The divorce proceedings unfolded like a somber dance, marking the end of a 15-year journey for Ryan and Lily. As they faced each other in the courtroom, no longer husband and wife but adversaries in a legal battle, the gravity of their situation hung heavy in the air. The judge presiding over their case observed the emotional turmoil evident in both Ryan and Lily's eyes. Lily's voice broke as she asked the judge for more time, a chance to save the marriage. "Your Honor, please, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Give us more time to work this out." But Ryan, his gaze steady and resolute, knew that the damage was irreparable. "Your Honor, I appreciate the plea, but the trust is gone. We need to move forward." The judge, a seasoned arbiter of broken unions, ordered them to split their assets, marking the official end of their 15-year-long marriage. Despite Lily's persistent pleas for reconciliation, the judge's decision was final. Months after the divorce, as they gathered to sell their house and split the equity, the remnants of what was once a home echoed with the finality of their separation. Lily, a glimmer of hope still lingering in her eyes, tentatively approached Ryan. "Ryan, can't we find a way to make this work? I miss us." But Ryan, firm in his decision, replied, "Lily, the trust is shattered. There's no turning back." The day of the divorce hearing arrived, a somber occasion that marked the end of a chapter they had once believed would last a lifetime. In that courtroom, they faced not only the legal dissolution of their marriage, but also the emotional toll of severing ties that had bound them for 15 years. Despite the finality of the judge's decision, Lily's attempts to reconcile persisted. "I'm super desperate," she continued to express her longing for what was lost. But Ryan remained steadfast. "Lily, it's over. There's no chance of us going back. We need to move forward." The story ends with the divorce being finalized, the house sold, and the couple officially untangled from each other's lives. Yet the path ahead remained fraught with complexity, emotional turmoil, and the challenge of revealing the painful truth to their college-age children, who were yet to learn of the betrayal that had shattered the foundation of their family. Thank you for listening to the story to the end, and if you like it, please support us with a like, as well as subscribe to our channel. Write in the comments what you think about the story.